My new boss made one stupid rule that got him fired in 6 weeks. Our department had this perfect system for years. Every Friday by 5 p.m., we'd fill out our timesheets. Our manager, Susan, would sign them, and payroll would process everything Monday morning. Everyone got paid on time, no drama. Then Susan went on maternity leave, and corporate sent us this guy, Brad, 30-something MBA type who wore expensive suits and carried a leather portfolio everywhere. First day, he gathered us all for a meeting about operational inefficiencies. His brilliant optimization? We could only submit timesheets after completing our full 80 hours for the pay period. No exceptions. This ensures accuracy and accountability, Brad announced, clearly proud of himself. You can't claim hours you haven't worked yet. We tried explaining the obvious problem. If we work until 5 p.m. Friday, then do paperwork, payroll is already closed. They leave at 5 p.m. sharp. Our timesheets would sit on his desk all weekend, getting processed late Monday, which delays everyone's paychecks. Brad just adjusted his tie and said, "Policies are policies. Maybe you should work more efficiently during the week." That's when Sarah, who'd been here 15 years, looked at me with this evil grin. I knew exactly what she was thinking. So we decided to follow Brad's policy very, very carefully. Every Friday at exactly 5:01 p.m., we'd all gather in the break room for our timesheet accuracy review session. Sarah would meticulously double-check every lunch break duration. Mike would verify each minute of overtime against his project notes. I'd cross-reference my client codes with billing records. Jenny would recalculate her mileage reimbursements down to the 10th of a mile. "We want to ensure accuracy and accountability," Sarah would say with a straight face whenever Brad asked what was taking so long. This process took about an hour, sometimes longer if we had questions about company policy or needed to clarify certain entries. Brad had to stay the entire time because company policy required manager signatures before anyone could leave timesheets unattended. So there he'd stand, checking his expensive watch every 5 minutes while we discussed weekend plans and shared funny stories from the week. He tried rushing us. "Can't you do this faster?" "We're being thorough," Mike replied. "Like you said, accuracy and accountability." Brad attempted to leave early. We politely informed him we'd just leave our unsigned timesheets on his desk, which meant they wouldn't be processed until he returned Monday. Company liability issues, you know. He came back within 10 minutes, face red with frustration. We'd perfected our routine. Someone would bring snacks. Jenny started a group chat called Friday Timesheet Club, where we'd share memes while working. Brad would pace around like a caged animal, muttering about efficiency. Week 5 was beautiful. It was someone's birthday, so we had impromptu cake during timesheet time. Brad stood there for 2 hours watching us celebrate while reviewing our entries for accuracy. Week 6, he was staying until 7:30 p.m. every Friday, absolutely miserable, tie loosened, jacket off, while we basically had our own little office happy hour in the break room. Then corporate's payroll department noticed something weird. Our entire department's paychecks were consistently 2 to 3 days late, which triggered automatic overtime penalties they had to pay everyone. They launched an investigation, traced the delays back to our Friday timesheet submissions, and discovered Brad's new policy was the culprit. Tuesday morning, Brad's boss showed up unannounced, had a very short, very quiet conversation with Brad in the conference room. Brad cleaned out his desk that afternoon. They promoted Jenny to interim manager until Susan returned. First thing Jenny did, posted a sign, "Timesheets due Friday, 4:30 p.m. Questions? Ask me." Turns out Brad's optimization had been costing the company about $3,000 per week. Last I heard, Brad was pursuing new opportunities somewhere else.